What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. Back out here on the water today, and I'm pretty excited because I'm out here on Lake Chesdin. Now, I have a tournament this coming Sunday. Today is Friday, but we did have a major cold front come through, and it's been misty raining all day. It's super cloudy. Really weird conditions for the end of September here in Virginia. So we're going to be faced with a little bit of possibly tough fishing. Now, I did talk to another angler. He had been here all morning, and he told me that it has been extremely tough this morning. So what I'm hoping is that maybe the fish will turn on a little bit, maybe after lunch, because it's 10:30 right now. So maybe 12 o'clock or so, maybe they'll flip and the bite will start happening. But we're going to throw the frog, we're going to throw the spinnerbait, we're going to try to stay shallow. But he said he was catching them in 8 to 10 foot. And my goal is definitely to catch them up shallow in the grass. That's how I like to fish. I know that's how you all like to see me catch them. So I don't know, we're going to give it a try, but we're going to start right here in this pocket behind me. I always like to start in this pocket. So we're going to throw the frog around in this grass. Then we're going to run out on the main lake. Maybe we can catch 5 big ones a day. I don't know. Let's see. All right, y'all. So as I said, we're going to start in this little pocket right here. I always like to start it here. I catch a lot of fish in here a lot of times before I go out on the main lake. So we're going to throw the frog. Like I said, the guy I talked to, he said that he threw the frog right much, and they were chewing it last week, but he said today he couldn't get them to fire. So y'all know me. We're still going to throw the frog. That's just the way, that's the way it is. But if we can get the old trolling motor to go down, let's pick this bad boy up and go down, trolling motor. There we go. Got the old popping frog on here. We need to black that line out. That's something, if y'all don't do it, keep a big permanent marker. I keep this one in here year round, and I like to black my line out just like that right there. Like the first, I don't know, 4 feet or so. I don't know if it really matters that much how high you go, but I'm gonna put a little bit of black on the bottom of the old frog, give it a little bit different color, and we're gonna see if we can make some magic happen. The lake is a little high too, a touch high. Not bad. But, you know, we had that tropical storm come through and it dumped that 5.5 inches of rain, and that's only been 5 days ago. So everything is still high because of it. Fish just come up right there to my right. But everything's still high because of it. So that's probably what has this up high, I'm pretty sure. All right, we're gonna pick up the spinnerbait. I'm gonna get the old spinnerbait up. Let's see what we can do with that. Let's check our line. We don't want to hang into a giant. Yeah, we need to retie real quick. Put our pole down. All right, so we got the old spinnerbait tied on. Bunch of shad in these pockets. We're gonna throw this around, and then we're gonna skip the docks with a jig. We'll see if we can make something happen. Ain't no reason why no old big old bass ought not eat no spinnerbait on a day like today, I can tell you that. Perfect conditions for a spinnerbait. There's one. Little guy. Little guy. Oh my goodness, he's tiny. But it is a fish, and that's number one. Fat old belly, been feeding up on shad. Little dude bit the spinnerbait. I'll take it. Up here on a main lake point. Main lake point, I mean, which is really where they're supposed to be. It's just so much bait and all to compete with. You're almost better off, maybe you're almost better off to kind of just stay up here and see if you can get a big one up here to bite. God, I just got bit. 100% just got bit on that point on that grass right there. Go back up there. Got it. Big and too. I knew I'd gotten bit on that point. I threw back up there. Nice fish. I knew there'd be some fish up on these points. We're gonna lip this dude. Might be stupid. Probably ought to be. He looks like he's got it pretty good. Oh, there we go. Daggone nice one right there. I had thrown up there and I felt, that dude is skinny. I had felt one ticket when I threw up there. That's a long fish. Y'all check that one out right there. On the old spinnerbait. Boom. That's a pretty one. He's probably 3.5 because he's long and skinny. He's probably 3 3/4 actually. But don't have a lot of belly. Good deal. Well, we're just gonna fish these points with the old spinnerbait. That's an old fish, beat up. Nice, we're gonna get a quick picture of that dude. All right, my guy, thank you. Pretty. Going about your way. Oh, is he gonna jump? Oh, he's gonna jump for us. Come on. Oh, there he goes. I thought he was gonna jump, but that's all right. Dadgum spinnerbait got us one. Oh, he threw my trailer off. Good deal. Hey, I will throw that spinnerbait all day long if that's what they want to eat, because I like throwing a spinnerbait. All right, let's get another trailer. Get us a little chartreuse on the tail. There we go. That's all we need. So I'm gonna spice it up a little bit. Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's some bass back here too. Oh God, biggin'. Oh dude, biggin'. Oh dude, this is a biggin' right here. Come here, baby. Dude, I bet, oh my God. Oh, come here, baby. He ain't that big. He's probably a 4. On a dock with the spinnerbait. Oh yeah, that's a nice one there. Come here, baby. They're trying to get my trolling motor. Get out of there. Yep, on the corner of that dock. Yeah, I'm trying to get him in the boat. I ain't got my darn net out. I know. I'm gonna flip him. Come here. Oh yeah. There we go. He ain't quite 4. He's probably 3.5. That's a fat sucker there. I mean, that fish is built. The other one I caught was kind of skinny. Heck yeah, that fish is nice right there. Number 2 on the spinnerbait. Thank you, buddy. Right there on the corner of that dock. He hit it on the fall.
Yeah, dear.
Heck yeah. Yep, back in the back of this pocket. All right, well, I was on the phone with my buddy Ryan that I'm gonna fish the tournament with on Sunday. And we were talking a little bit of strategy and different stuff. And darn if I end up catching a nice one right here on this dock. It's a ton of bait and fish back here. Just an absolute wad of them. So definitely gonna have to keep this pocket in the back of our mind for sure. I knew there'd be some fish willing to bite this darn spinnerbait. Always fish willing to bite a spinnerbait in conditions like this. All this shad and bait around. After we fish this little point right here, we're gonna fire up and head down the lake a little ways. We're gonna fish some more points, see if we can get bit, kind of see what the water looks like up there. I did get a bite on that dock. It was definitely a bite. Oh, we got another one. A little guy. Little guy. Fat though. Look, he just spit a shad out of his mouth. Just spit a shad out of his mouth. Thank you, buddy. I mean, it's all about these points for sure. And they are on a bit of a spinnerbait bite. Caught 4. Not too bad on the spinnerbait. I'll take it. I will take it. All right. So we came down just a tiny bit. Not very far at all. And we're gonna hit this point with the old spinnerbait. Now I've caught some in here before for show, so maybe we can get that bad boy going. And I'm throwing my spinnerbait on, this is a 6-foot 10-inch. This is a medium heavy, moderate fast. This is the Mach 1 spinnerbait rod. This is just a regular loose speed spool reel. And I throw this bad boy on a slow 5/6 to 1. That is just my preference. 15-pound P-line C21. That's a copolymer. And we just rocking with it. We rocking with it. I love a slow retrieve on a spinnerbait. Some people don't, but I just prefer a slow retrieve. I can slow down way better than I can speed up. So I just prefer to have that 5/6 to 1. But we're just going along. We're kind of hitting these points, these main lake points, kind of going into pockets, kind of at the mouth, and throwing the old spinnerbait up there. And we're locking up on one every once in a while. And that last pretty nice one we caught was on a dock. Was on a dock, kind of right up there on the main lake point though. So we're definitely not gonna forget about that. See if we can kind of expand on that possibly, but I'm hoping we pick up a nice one on this point. I've caught some pretty decent ones here before. There's one. There's one. Decent fish. Get in here. Decent little fish on the spinnerbait. Here we go. Maybe 1.25 pounds, somewhere in there. Thank you, buddy. In this pocket, there's a little ball of bait right here. I'm seeing them on the graph. I don't know if that fish was kind of near them or what, but he come up and smoked it. Oh, got to get our trailer right. Well, I thought about kind of dipping out of here, but it's a bunch of bait and I just caught that fish, so I figure I'll keep on casting a little bit. I mean, spinnerbait, just with so much bait around and all, I mean, it's going to be a player. It's going to be a player this weekend in the tournament as well. Just, I mean, what mimics and imitates bait fish as far as like power fishing style any better, you know, under the water than a darn spinnerbait. For shallow water fishing anyway. It's about as good as it gets. So we're gonna keep on throwing this around up there at this grass edge. And I mean, that last one I caught, he won't even near the grass edge. He was out in front of it. But we're just kind of throwing up to it and reeling it back. I'm waiting for that thing to lock up, just slam, big-headed one. I'm gonna get up here and get around this point and kind of make a decision of what we want to do. There's one bit it right there at the boat. I mean, right at the boat. He's not a big one, but another one. Oh, there we go. Chill out, buddy. You can flip out if you want to. There we go, little guy. Hit it right out here at the boat. Check my line for some fray and make sure we don't got no frays. Nope, we're good. After I get this cast in, we're gonna roll. We'll run to another main lake point. Couple points at the mouth of a pocket, see if we can get bit. Got about another couple hours to fish, so we're gonna run around. And I mean, from what I'm seeing, it's no need to get far away from the ramp right now. It's plenty of fish up this way. I mean, the graph is just lit up, so do a little bit more exploring. All right, rolling up on another main lake point, the one that I really wanted to fish. A couple guys are on it right now, so we're obviously not going to fish that one, but I'm pretty sure there's some fish over here on this one. We're going to see if we can pick us up one. We're going to put a little bit of stank on this one. Ooh, good old garlic. Maybe they're Italian. Got some Italian bass in here, and they really, really like that garlic. But this area right here is an area that I haven't fished that much. This particular pocket, this point, haven't put a lot of time into this spot, so maybe we'll find a little something. I don't know. I know some bait up here on it. You see that? A couple fish. Spinnerbait feels like it's messed up, and it was. And there's one. Feels like a darn good one too. I don't know. Yep, no, ain't a show enough good one, but it's a, oh darn, he's a little bit better than what I thought. It's a 2-pounder, at least a 2-pounder. Oh, come here, buddy. Heck yeah. They're so thick in here, like just so girthy. Nice chunk. As we're going into this pocket, spinnerbait bite is hitting. I just sprayed my spinnerbait with that bang garlic. This bass must be Italian. God, I mean, that fish is so heavy. I mean, it doesn't even look that big, but I mean, it's got to be a 2-pounder. Let's weigh it and see. Like, I want to see what this fish weighs. Let's put the pole down. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. That fish is 1.99. Doggone chunk. So, I mean, that last fish that I caught, or that one I caught off that dock, I mean, that fish was definitely doggone 3 1/4. Because that fish was built like that one. Hey, just figuring something out. Looks like the fish are just like roaming in these pockets, and they're just biting the spinnerbait. I'm just ready to be cranking and just that thing just stop. Sure enough. I know there's some more in here. It's enough shad back in this pocket for it to be some more bass. This pocket really flattens out in the back. I don't know, y'all can see on the graph right here, you know, I got it set where anything under 5 foot is red. So the back just flattens out big time. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna see if we can find some fish back on this flat. Pushed up on it. All right, once we get this one in, we're gonna roll. We are gonna roll. Get some fish back here, but haven't gotten bit in a little while, so we're gonna move to another area. Yep, we're gonna move to another area. So I ran up the lake a little ways, and what we got is we got a couple of points that kind of, I don't know if I can show them to you. Let me see if I can get it to come up. Yep. So got a couple little small main lake points. They're very, very minute, but they come and then they lead into this creek right here. And they're actually more defined than what they look on the Garmin. So we're gonna start right here in front of us and throw the spinnerbait. The water is definitely muddy. Ooh, yeah, it's definitely a lot muddier up here. So that might help the bite, that might hurt the bite. I don't know. We're gonna find out though. We're gonna keep that spinnerbait in our hand. Ooh, yeah, it's chocolatey up here. Chocolatey. There's one. Yep, up here on the point. I mean, just up here on this main lake point. Not a real big one, but it's a nice one, solid one. You can tell by the color of this fish how light it is, how much muddier it is up here. Just the coloration, you can't even see the lateral line on it really. Hey, I'll take it though. Like I said, main lake point, that's just, it's all about the main lake points. I mean, here soon it's gonna load up and it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a dadgum good one. There's one. Oh my goodness, that was like the smallest bass in history. That thing was tiny. I don't know if y'all saw how small that there thing was. Oh my goodness. Got some ducks flying up, some mallards. 3 males, well, 2 males and 3 females. Oh, that's a good one. Yep. That's a good one. On this point. Get in here. That's a darn 2.5, probably. Probably a 2.5. Nice. They're so thick. I mean, look how thick that sucker is right there. What a nice fish. Heck yeah. On this point, main lake point. Thank you, buddy. Nice. All right, here we go. Last spot. Got this grass right here. We're gonna throw the spinnerbait on it. And we're gonna see if we can finish it up with a daggone nice fish. See if we can finish it up. Water looks like it's gotten muddier throughout the day, which I don't really understand how that could be. We hadn't had no rain, you know, in a while, unless that river's still dumping a bunch of water into the lake. I don't know. Oh, my spinnerbait is done wrapped on my line. There we go. All right, last cast right there. See if we can get one. There's so much bait and so many fish in this pocket, it's crazy. Fish out here everywhere. And I mean, I might could throw the crankbait and crank one up, but I'll save that for the tournament on Sunday if we're gonna do that. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Maybe Sunday we can catch some big ones. Maybe we can win the tournament. I don't know. I don't know, but we'll be back out here. That's for sure. That's for sure.